Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians cast. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hello, all.
What's up, Vaughn?
What's up?
What's up, Connor Smith?
Hello there.
All right. So, Connor, we haven't heard from you in a while, but what is your take on this whole Jodie Whittaker 13th Doctor scenario?
At first, I wasn't impressed. I was honestly, I'll hold my hands up and say I'm not too happy about it, but I'm going to give it a watch because, I wasn't keen on Matt Smith when I first saw him, and then he turned out to be like one of my favourites at the end. But, the worst thing is with Jodie Whittaker is she's been chosen not because of her acting, like not as a credit to her acting ability. She's been chosen so the BBC can make a political statement with a TV programme, which is always wrong. So I kind of feel bad for her that way. But I don't like all the people in uproar saying they're going to leave the show because, you should always give it a chance. Yeah.
Well, we were saying we're going to leave the show. So, child.
Kind of like throwing your pacifier, as you say, out of the buggy.
Oh, I threw my pacifier, all right. Yeah. I threw my pacifier, my TARDIS, and Matt Smith went flying with Rose Tyler and everybody across the street. Geez. I started chucking shit. Yep. I said the F word in the record history of the most time ushered the F word in Real Whovians cast history.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not happy about it, but I knew it was on the horizon after Missy. But the thing is, whether or not she's good, she'll always be remembered for being, first woman, not
That is true.
If you get what I mean, like Peter Capaldi, you can note him down to his speech from the Zygon inversion. Matt Smith, The Rings of Akaten, that speech. David Tennant, the list goes on. She won't get moments like that. She'll get, it's the first female Doctor.
Hold on. Guys, hold on a second. I got my phone is ringing. Hold on. Go ahead, continue.
Well.
All right.
I agree. It's going to be one of these. They're going to leapfrog on this thing going, she's the first woman. Yeah, but they're going to be blaming she's the first woman to destroy Doctor Who, or they're going to say that Chibnall is going to be responsible for destroying Doctor Who on top of that. And
absolutely.
That's the thing. That shouldn't be the case, but we've all said yes.
Yeah.
We're not thrilled with their latest choice.
It's just that there's so many, and it's no offense to Jodie Whittaker, know. And I don't want people to think that I'm not bashing her. She's a talented actress. I mean, she was pretty good in Broadchurch. But the simple fact is that there are more talented women out there that is more capable of bringing the Doctor to life. I mean, not saying this, I don't know how she's going to do, but I just feel that this is not in her acting range because I feel that she should have some sort of character, like a real good character actress out there that could rock it. Doctor Who is made for character actors, people who have more experience at getting really in depth with the character, like Capaldi or Tennant, or to a lesser effect Matt Smith, but Baker and all of them they was really good at character acting, which is just, I don't think that's her forte.
No, I like I said, like you were saying, she's a good actress for like side characters and roles like that. I don't think I'd cast her over somebody with the acting ability of Olivia Colman, for instance. I mean, even though I'm not happy about the idea, she would be one of my first choices. But the thing is with this is they've alienated a whole fan base because a majority don't want this, but a small minority do want it. And it's that small minority that have been pushing for it, whereas everyone's like, no, leave it. You don't need
Yeah, but the small minority, they're making it like it's a huge majority, and it's not.
Exactly. And that's why, Joe, I think you missed it. I said that they've alienated the fan base because of it. Because people who've been watching for 40 years, like my dad, for instance, he's been watching the show since the 70s. He's not happy with it because it's not sexist or homophobic, not homophobic, what's the one, whatever, to say, oh, a woman shouldn't play
Are you
Doctor.
talking misogynist?
Yeah, misogynist.
Yeah.
It's nothing like that. It's the fact that the Doctor has always been a man, and you shouldn't change the gender of an existing character to suit your agenda.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this the other day when I was coming home or going someplace. Can you imagine somebody did a story, a historical thing, where it's one of these alternate universe things, but Rosa Parks was a man.
Oh my goodness.
Rosa Parks was white. Can you imagine the fit that would arise? Or going as far as saying Malcolm X or
Martin Luther King is white.
Were white or
shit.
a different race than what he was. They would be just screaming racism and all this other stuff. But yet it's all right for them to do it. But yet, if we make a little comment like we don't feel that Doctor Who should be a woman, and we point out, literally point out step by step, these are the reasons why. You're being sexist.
And that's,
being this and that. And then I would like to ask them, okay, do you ever watch the show? Do you have a vested interest?
Half these people don't.
Or are you just saying it so you can be part of the Manning crowd?
And the thing is, like you were saying about them changing something as minute as the skin colour of Malcolm X, if you raised a whole new generation on the idea that he was white, his significance becomes
less significant.
Basically, he becomes nothing. So a whole new generation are going to be raised on a series of female doctors because as much as you think it, she isn't going to be the last. The next one's going to be female. That's for sure.
Yeah, next one is going to be female, probably.
Exactly. The whole new regeneration cycle is going to be mostly female, with Capaldi being the only male, is what I think. And so this great historic past of Doctor Who, which keeps being forgotten by new fans, is just going to be completely wiped out by this one mistake. And that's just my honest opinion on it.
And that's the shame part of it. It's like, that's what most people ain't getting. It's like, okay, it's not the fact that she's a woman. It's not that the fact that she can't act, it goes down to a show that has 50 years of history, and people just can't get it around their heads that you can't mess with a character that has a tradition. Not all this new stuff about gender bending and stuff came from past 5 years. I give it that. Yeah. It's unfair to people that has been sticking with this show through thick and thin. The hiatus part of it, you just turn their backs on them like they don't have a say. And and then there's another thing about this whole situation is the bullying. People are being vicious. They're attacking people really bad, and it makes me sad because this should be a time where you can come together. But this is overshadowed
by this harassment.
Exactly. And what made me mad is that I'm not going to mention the site's name, but they target somebody who had a history of depression because this person had
site or YouTube channel.
Site. It's not a YouTube channel, even though I wouldn't put past certain YouTube channels.
Yeah.
It was a site, and they viciously attacked this person, and the person flat out said, "Hey, listen, I'm just voicing my opinion. I do have a history of depression. Can you just back off?" And they kept attacking because this person said, "No, I do not feel that it's right that he should be a he. I mean, he should be a she." Yeah. And it's the same thing. If she was a woman at the beginning and they switched it up to the male, it would be the same thing. So I don't see, I don't know, it just is a lot of attack, viciousness. I mean, this is supposed to be a fandom about change. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't like it, so respect the person's opinion. Don't go attacking them. Don't go as far as saying, if a person tells you to stop it.
Yeah.
We can't change anything. Now we have to work together and see how can in the future. Because one thing I like about this fandom is that the people who was raised up like a part in them ends up being part of the show, and I have never seen that with any other fandom. They end up being future showrunners. Who say that one of us won't be a future showrunner? If we don't get our, if we don't get our shit together, then it won't be a show. It's more about a legacy. So I mean,
and it doesn't help much that we're coming off of Moffat's low-rated seasons either. So you got the low-rating seasons. You've got a Doctor who people are not in favor of.
Yeah.
So that's going to drive viewership away. On top of that, and once again, like I said, when the ratings go low, they're not going to be blaming the writers. They're not going to be blaming the actors. They're going to be blaming the fact that the BBC kowtowed to putting a woman in it. Now, if they had waited until, let's say, the 14th or 15th,
that's right. Yeah, just wait a little while longer.
Or at least when the ratings had gone up from Moffat's era, I don't think we'd be seeing this much of a scream fit. There would be some, but at least we would have the ratings to at least help buffer the show.
Exactly. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, I want to say. God, I lost my train of thought.
It
happens.
I think that saying about them with the poor writing and all that. Back in the 80s, when fans came off 7 years of Baker, and you had Peter Davison, who's I think underrated Doctor. He's absolutely brilliant. If you watch the stories,
he is.
Yes.
But people started to blame the actors and become malicious. And now I wasn't a fan of Colin Baker or.
Neither was I, but he was still okay.
But now when you look back, you can actually say it's budget and the writing. I mean, they blew a large portion of the budget, spending. I think it was I don't know, but it was like £1 million just to make and render that Sylvester McCoy intro in the 80s.
No, goodness.
A long time making just that and spent a lot of the production budget. So I think it's bad when you look at someone like Colin Baker, who's clearly a good actor. And I was watching Time Lord earlier. I think I've not liked him, but I'm starting to like him.
Yeah.
What you were saying, Scott, about buffering with bringing the ratings up. Personally, I think Moffat's era has been far superior over RTD. Well, that's my opinion. That's just
yeah, some good moments. I give him that.
But the thing is, if they want to fit in with the times, why didn't they cast a black actor as the Doctor?
Exactly.
I'm perfectly happy with Idris Elba or John Boyega or someone. Well, he probably won't do it, but someone like that.
Because they feel like they're playing it safe. You just one thing you did was just change the person's gender. They think that with Jodie they playing it safe still, which they're not, because people, the backlash deniers out there is still claiming that there's no backlash come on. I respect this show far too much to see it go down like where it's going down now. Yeah. People need to open their eyes and say, hey, listen, sit back and watch the bigger picture and start about short term,
If I could say something, when I don't really, I've learned to try to, I usually don't post like crazy on Facebook because the rare times that I do, and I'm just having a conversation with friends, I don't realize that it's turning into a shitstorm battleground. Now, I just made comments about the you know, 13th Doctor, and of course I wasn't for it, and I wasn't happy with it. And people that, and again, this is true, people that don't even watch the show, who are my friends, are part of this social justice warrior agenda, were telling me that's watched 37 years of Doctor Who, 38 years maybe, that how it's supposed to be done. Now, I even had family members jump in that aren't even, you know, cousins or whatever, and then a comic book shop even. and it just, this shit got so out of control. And genuinely people, but here's the thing, okay? People were criticizing us. They're like, oh, and this guy that was my friend, it's like, he's talking smack about, well, I want to see you get all women in there. First of all, I think our reveal was the most genuine thing ever because we had 3 females in here, which is a rarity, all right? But we had more than 3 in the group. But you, Gloria, and Sally were in there, and you guys were not for it. So when this guy is talking smack, I'm like, well, we did have 3 females in there, and they agree with me. So, and then he talks smack about telling me what my girlfriend's opinion is, which went over the line, I thought. And I'm like, I know you don't know my girlfriend like I do, and she's all for a male doctor. So he's like, I want you to see Tartarnicus, and she'll put you in a place. No, she won't put me in my place because I don't know what you're trying to do, but she's all for a male doctor. Then he started bringing up stuff about my sister. I mean, my sister fights sometimes on the thing. And I was really getting pissed because I'm like, you know what? Yeah. You're an asshole. So if you're really a friend, you're using my Facebook wall to start some shit. That's why I'm like, I hope I see you on the weekend. To myself. You're like, yo, mother, you know, whatever. But, because these are people I know in real life, you know? And I wasn't happy at all. And then people are bringing stuff up, like, and it would really bother me. It's like I didn't really say stuff to my family members because, you know, I was like, I don't want to start getting into a war with my family. So I was like, okay, yeah, you're a female. I got it. Yeah, that's nice. You know, I think whatever. Like, I don't want to, like, really go into it because the person doesn't watch the show at all and doesn't even know what he does. Yeah, it's not Grey's Anatomy. So whatever, man. General Hospital all the way. But seriously, I mean, so I was like, whatever. So, Grey's Anatomy is a good show. But anyway, and then a comic book place, which I'm not mentioning names, they're like, well, you know, we're talking about Wonder Woman. You wouldn't make Wonder Woman a man. And she's like, well, we got a male version of Wonder Woman. It's Wonder Man. And then I'm like, oh my God, how insulting that is because you're a comic book shop and you have no fucking clue who Wonder Man is. Yeah. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, the only thing that Wonder Man and Wonder Woman have in common is the Wonder name. Yeah. Right? But he's a fucking actor in California that's a dick, asshole, and he has kinetic energy. Power's not the same. Personality's not the same. Weight is not the same. Gender is not the same. There's nothing the same about those two. And look at his eyes, and he's a selfish bastard too. Yeah. And a woman, all this shit that's opposite. Damn. And how the fuck are you gonna say this for an argument? And you embarrass the shit out of yourself when you mention that. He didn't have anything to add to the argument, and especially since you were a comic book going. I'm like, Jesus. Like, because you know what is? These people are my friends, and I go there all the time, and I make videos for them all the time, and it's like, what the fuck, man? I mean, I know we're not supposed to know every character, but Jesus Christ. Don't mention something like, if you're going to mention somebody's name like a comic book hero, know who the fuck that comic book character is.
Exactly. If you're trying to make a point.
Don't just, like, really? Come on. And then when I say something, I'm the asshole. Because I'm telling them about the fucking character and they sell his books. You know? And I don't want to be that way, but it's like, don't come on my page and don't think this is like a fucking thing because you don't watch the show. And if you do, you don't watch as much as I do. That's for sure. You're not consistent. And all these people that I don't understand, all these people that even on my wall that were for it will then sit the fuck down and watch every single episode of hers. Because if you don't, you're an asshole. Because I know I will, but you are just, you lost the argument completely by doing that with me. Because you don't give a shit. All you want to do is just like, oh, women doctor, and you're not even going to fucking watch it. So go away. Go away. Because you're part of the problem. You're not part of the solution. Because you won't watch it. So what do you give a fuck?
Be, like I said in a little thing.
But if you're not going to watch it, what do you give a fuck? Go the fuck out of it. Go the fuck away. If you're not going to watch it, go away. Like, what is that? You good. God bless you. You got the female doctor, but you're not going to watch it. So all you want to do is like, victory, now let's go to James Bond and make him a woman too. It's like, stop. So now it's going to be a thing where it's going to be hot and heavy. And now we got YouTube channels that one is an enemy of mine because he keeps fucking mentioning me every week. And I got to tell you, I'm very close to mentioning his name, but I'm trying not to. But now I'm going to shove it to him because with that Doctor Who poll, 47% was against Jodie Whittaker being a doctor. Now,
that's not counting.
Before I want to propose and mention the poll where you don't want the doctor to be a female, because that would be the ultimate poll. But I saw stuff. People sent me stuff that he went after his own subscribers in the comment section. Went after his own people. Went after his own members and says, you know, they have to accept this female doctor or fucking fuck off or unsubscribe or whatever. It's like, holy shit. You know, I'm surprised you don't have one subscriber. I'm surprised you guys are, you know, how you didn't lose these people already. You know? Wow. Yeah. And you're going to fucking talk about me, and you're the asshole. Yeah. I allow all kinds of different people in there. People come here, sometimes they yell at me. And we have like a debate. Sometimes it gets hot and heavy, but I try not to, I don't disrespect people, but I'm fair. People can have different opinions in here. It's fine. But not over there. There you're taunted with your speech, and oh, you don't like it, you can't be in this cast. Sorry. Wow. Holy shit. What kind of shit is that?
All lack thereof.
What kind of shit is that? A dictatorship. You can't even disagree with the group. You want that doctor who interviewed that you're never gonna fucking get. So God, you know, God bless you. You know, so you become a fake piece of shit.
It's saying
YouTube channel.
A group of people can't have their own opinion because it differs from what the mainstream opinion is. Now, just what you were saying about social justice. Now, I do identify as someone on the left towards the socialism point, which it may scare you Americans. But I'm against this, and I don't like being labelled a sexist and a misogynist.
Yeah,
exactly.
Fuck out of here.
Because I've got an opinion that doesn't go along with what everyone's saying, and it's you can't just judge somebody from one thing that they say. It's like if somebody says, "Oh, I don't like a hamburger," that also
Can I step in? Can I step in and bring something up, Connor? Because of that, what you're saying, you continue a second. This fucking guy, just like you said, you can't just use one thing and judge the whole person on his whole career on that. This fucking guy, week after week, has been talking shit, making shit up that I'm against autistic people. I fought with autistic people. I went after the biggest fucking liar there is. And he's talking about the Sammy guy. This fucking guy flagged him. This fucking guy threatened him. He did. Mr. Masked Man that's no longer Masked Man. Yeah, that piece of shit. All right? Yeah. He even just fucking said shit against women and cursing on there, suck my way. Are you crazy? Go fuck yourself. You are a piece of shit.
His show taken off.
Go put your fucking mask back on. Take a fucking walk and everything else. No, don't fucking say shit like I'm against autism people and stuff like that. This guy was making accusations. I can't believe just for subscribers what fucking people do. You want me to throw a couple $100 in your face? You want to fucking jump around like a chicken? Get out of here. Seriously. Fucking idiots. Please.
I do know who you're referring to.
Please, put the fucking mask back on. Just get the shit out of me with that face.
This guy really gangster right there. Like you was channeling Scarface or Godfather, man.
Well, look out for that Doctor Who Mafia. That's all I know.
Yeah, for real.
Joe Gotts. They fucking come after you, Masked Man, motherfucker. No, I was kidding. All right, but anyway, Nah, I won't go to that distance. That shit place. But anyway, so yeah, these people just look. Doctor Who, they're going to use anything opportunity. Even Doctor Who, this person's using Doctor Who to get subscribers and drama and shit. And you know what? Whatever. We're having fun here. We're going to talk about Doctor Who. We're going to watch Jodie Whittaker. You know, and at first I wasn't going to, and so did my other friends who were real huge Doctor Who fans. That they're going to stick with the show, some of them. But you know what? We're even going to review classic episodes. Our show is going to be around, and even if we can't talk about Doctor Who, we got the Everything Show, the Topic Wonders. We talk about horror cast. We have tons of stuff. We have.
And look at it this way.
Yeah.
Look at it this way. With Doctor Who becoming a woman, it's not going to become a horror cast.
If you think about it,
God damn.
If you think about it, the majority of my life, Doctor Who's been a big part of it. For 12 or so years, you know, that's only 4 years without it for me. So, as somebody who's grown up with the show and, you know, has developed with the show being there, I think it's wrong for somebody to say, who's never even watched the show, you're a sexist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great to say that shit.
Even though the character and the personality changes, there are always little nuances about the Doctor that carry on. And some of those can't carry on with a woman. And that's the thing. And even I'm getting angry at some newspapers and some of the media who are saying, oh, it's backwards thinking to not want a female Doctor. Well, because you're thinking about the past of Doctor Who, not referring to the 1950s and basic. No, that's ridiculous.
Because that's what I'm saying. I mean, it kind of upsets me because you can't have any type of different opinion, and even if it's a legit reason why you have to back up your opinions, a multiple mob is going to attack you saying that you're wrong. You should agree. I don't have to agree with you on everything.
That's right.
I mean, that's what makes me an individual. Now, I'm a leader, so I'm not going to follow anybody, you know?
That's right.
And
we got a very strong group here. And we have differences of opinion, but most of us are united with this. And even if some of us are not in this group, we have each other's backs. You know, we're very strong with each other. We're friends.
We can honestly look at things and go, this is what could happen. And if it happens, we can honestly say, we told you so.
No, but the whole thing that's funny is there could be a whole bunch of angry women coming after us, and then what are you going to do when you're talking to women? In here. It's like, it's like, how stupid are you? Like, we have women in here that are against it. They don't know what to fucking do then, because they're like, what do we say?
You can't say
how could you bash each other? It's like ridiculous. So
see, they think we're against the total. It's just not. We don't agree with it happening.
It was so forced, and you've been pushing this down our throat
ever
for
since
fucking years.
Yeah,
you were like, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it this time. We really, 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 really are. We're gonna change Gallifreyan law. We're gonna change this. We're gonna change speeches. We're gonna keep hinting. Oh, you could be a queen of Gallifrey. I could. Yeah, like they fucking doing it so much. I want to throw up.
But you know what? This is what really pisses me off about that. Don't bring Gallifrey into this. They haven't had the opportunity to use Gallifrey in a long time. Not since the Classic series. So changing Gallifrey law, you don't have that right no more. I mean, you don't have that right to use Gallifrey in anything. That's one thing I hate about Hellbent, because he could have wrecked some shit. He didn't, because they was too scared. It was all about Clara, trying to get Clara back.
We're going to continue in another cast with this, but I just want to continue to finish. How do you fucking make a speech in the Doctor Falls, you know, and the fucking world's not enough in time, that the fucking Gallifreyan society is so fucking advanced, right? But what are you doing Christmas now, asshole? You're making it that the Doctor's a sexist pig as a first Doctor because he's living on Earth for a couple of years in the 60s? You're a fucking moron writer. That you saying that he's a civilized Time Lord from a high society. So he's living on Earth for a couple of years and he's an asshole all of a sudden. The first Doctor is a sexist against women.
Yes.
Shit. Wow, dude. You really fucking contradicted yourself.
Standing ovation, right?
You really fucking contradicted yourself, motherfucker. Shit. Wow. That doesn't work with me. Sorry. I'm going to use your own speeches against you. So either that speech from the Dr. Falls was bullshit, which it has to be, that shit's all bullshit. Because now you're telling me the first Doctor, because he was living in the 60s, he's sexist. Well, he wasn't living in the 60s, but the whole time it was the 60s. It was maybe like not even a year that he's living there. So come on.
You mean to tell me that he's supposed to be the most regressive type of alien life form, where he don't see color, he don't see gender, he don't do all of this, but you mean to tell me that he adapted to the 60s?
Yeah, he's going to give dialogue for the first Doctor, like, oh, Polly's the cleaner of the TARDIS, that's her job as a woman. Are you really going to have that fucking dialogue in the TARDIS on fucking Christmas? Yeah, you are, because you are so shallow with shit. Seriously, dude. You contradict yourself so much time, Moffat. Come on, man. You just said how fucking civilized Gallifreyans are, and he's not civilized for living on Earth for 6 months or a year. He wasn't in the 60s that long.
No, he wasn't.
And even if he was he 60? Was he 3 years? Because it was only 1963. So was she? I mean, they only know of her from that school semester, not from fucking years of schooling. So come on, Moffat. What the fuck you doing with the first Doctor now? Some bullshit going on there. That's some bullshit. All right, take care. Bye for now. We'll be back. Take care. Bye.